Here's a detailed review of the 2026 Zenvo Aurora, covering many aspects of the car across 15 paragraphs. The Aurora marks a watershed moment for Zenvo Automotive, representing their most ambitious project yet. It is powered by a new V12 engine, called Mjolnir, developed in cooperation with Mayhill Powertrain. This 6.6-liter quad-turbocharged, hot V unit revs up to 9,800 revolutions per minute and delivers about 1,250 horsepower on its own. That internal combustion core is complemented by electric motors, which differ by model. The Agile version, track-focused, uses a single motor, while the Touring, road-focused, adds two front motors to make it all-wheel drive. These electrics push the total output to approximately 1,850 horsepower in the Tour, and roughly 1,450 horsepower in the Agile. Acceleration figures are extreme. The Tour is claimed to do 0 to 100 km/h, 0-62 miles per hour, in about 2.3 seconds, while the Agile is only a little slower, around 2.5 seconds. Top speed with proper aerodynamics for the Tour is projected to reach around 450 km/h, approximately equals 280 miles per hour. Zenvo has focused heavily on weight reduction and structural rigidity. The Aurora uses a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, known as the ZM1, developed with Spanish firm Managing Composites, with much of it left exposed as part of the aesthetic. The target curb weight is reported in the range of 1,300 to 1,450 kilograms depending on the variant. Handling dynamics are expected to vary between the two models. The Agile, being rear-wheel drive, is optimized for downforce and track behavior. Expect more mechanical feedback, aggressive gear changes, stiffer suspension tuning. Tour will be more forgiving, tuned for road comfort, with smoother transitions, less overt aerodynamic drag, and possibly a more subdued ride. Transmission is handled via a bespoke 7-speed hybridized gearbox, developed with Ricardo. It incorporates hybrid features such as electric reverse and engine start, rather than traditional starters. Gear shift feel, mapping, and behavior will differ between Tour and Agile, with the latter leaning more towards a sequential manual style. One of the most interesting technical innovations is the jet ignition system used with the Mjolnir engine. This helps with emissions compliance, especially for regulations like Euro 7, by allowing efficient combustion over the smaller pre-chamber across varying load ranges. It addresses some of the usual compromises of high-output forced induction engines. Despite its extreme performance, Aurora is being promoted as not just a track toy. Zenvo talks about everyday usability, road comfort especially in Tour elegance, and usability in normal environments. Tour is meant to be more refined, a grand touring hypercar you could drive on highway or long distances without compromising outright performance. The design is aggressive. Sharp edges, prominent aerodynamics, exposed mechanical elements as styling cues. The carbon fiber bodywork, large diffusers, aero elements are not just for show but functional. Downforce and airflow management are central to the car's performance. Production is extremely limited. Only 100 units in total, 50 for each variant, Agile and Tour. Hand assembly in Denmark, bespoke customization options, and presumably a price tag firmly in the multi-million-dollar range.